button. Hit the button.
Everyone shut up.
I've got the screen record on. Hell yeah, brother!
That was so appropriate.
That's funny.
That was worth it.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Fire department shows up.
How was that? Nice?
That was good. That was good. You got a new intro now.
Nice. Smoky.
It's a long intro. Good evening, everyone.
Don't everybody speak at once.
Yeah, don't everybody talk at once. What's going on? How's everybody? Hello, Warrior, Jamin, Brown Chicken, Evil Rick.
Oh, fine.
MotoBaum should be here soon. We got Buck, we got Mr. Gregory, we got Key Fob, myself. Characters here. How was everyone's day?
Another day, another dollar.
A lot of driving for Key Fob today.
Both of us down here on the bottom. Well, that jack wagon is still driving.
No, I'm stopped.
He's parked. He's parked for the night, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He's still behind the wheel, though.
Yeah, he's in his suite.
But if I change the scenery, people begin to wonder about me. If I change the background, because this is all CG.
Oh.
Moto.
Hey, Moto.
I'm really sitting on a beach. I'm really sitting on a beach somewhere
Yeah, I wish.
in my mind.
Brown Chicken wants to see the tat.
Oh, shit. It's all, I mean, here, let me stand up. Fuck.
There it is.
Looks good.
Looks good.
Who did that shit?
Guy up in Virginia.
Man.
Stay right there, Keefa. You and Dean were completing a picture.
It's a bad picture. I
Fuck
thought you
you.
passed out.
How are you,
What's up,
man?
fellas? All
What's
right.
going
How
on?
y'all doing?
All right. Good to see you.
You're all caught up
See
already?
y'all.
Yeah, I'm all
Sorry
caught
I'm
up.
late. I
All
had to
good?
take the doggies out.
How are the doggies?
Pretty good.
That's good. How's Lolly doing? Good?
Yep.
That's
Frustrated from work. But
yeah, I'm
yeah.
sure.
So it's safe to say we don't need to ask who let the dogs out because you let the dogs out.
Yep.
I'm actually camped out next to a closed down huddle house.
Whereabouts, sir?
Where am I? I'm in Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Indiana.
At 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon, I was loading in Atlanta, Georgia. I unloaded it. What time was it? 11:30, 12. It would have been 12:30 Eastern time in Hammond, Indiana today.
I'll be right back.
You up north?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Somehow or another, in 24 hours, I made it 769 miles through, back out of Atlanta again, up through Chattanooga, up through Nashville, up through Louisville, up through Indianapolis.
You're trucking hard.
Yeah. Louisville's fun, isn't it?
Louisville's not bad. Not as bad as Chattanooga right now with that construction where 24 splits off of 75 going back around up towards Mont Eagle. Because they still ain't got
Yeah.
that crap done yet.
I
Oh
gotta
my
guess
God.
whose plate that is.
Look, man,
Yeah,
if you
it
show
was
me
good.
food.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
boy.
There you go.
2 days at Burger King.
Boy, look at that.
Steak tips and mushrooms and gravy and rice.
Do that on the screen.
There's a running theme. There was mushrooms on the screen yesterday. There's mushrooms on the screen today.
Yeah.
I told y'all the mushrooms like we're fungus. We're gonna spread around, man.
What's up, 2-4? Damn.
Oh, cool.
And
Oh,
Mr. Ray, after he got through with them spark plugs, was wishing he could go out in the backyard and find some today.
Nice, Moto.
Yeah. Thank you, Keith Bob.
What number did you
I
have
pick?
no
never had
problem.
one if he didn't get me one.
What number did you pick?
My 63. Yeah?
63.
Think so. Does it say it on there? What? No.
Yeah, it's on the
They're numbered. Where at, Fob?
on the Forgotten Angel side.
Right, yeah, that's what I see. Oh, yeah, at the bottom. That's extra. Yeah, I see it now. Extra special, bro. Thank you so much.
Get your old man eyes.
I know you saw me struggling. I'm like, oh, and it's all gold. And there's no. Yeah.
That's okay. I got them too.
I did not want to put my glasses on today. I did a long, well, not real long job, but for some reason, I had the most massive headache, and it hurt so bad. I really felt like throwing up, like bad, and just.
Horrible.
Yeah.
And then, like, I was laying there. I took 3 Tylenol, and I just kind of hold ibuprofen, holding my head and sitting different ways, just hoping I would get relief soon. And it took like 30 minutes, and then I passed out. I fell asleep in my chair, just like, oh. And I don't know, probably slept an hour or so, and thank God when I woke up, it was gone. But that was one of the worst ones I think I ever had in my life.
Damn.
Well, the company you had yesterday kind of has that effect on people. Ask me how I know.
Sounds like you need to go to the eye doctor.
See, he's admitting it because he knows it's true, but it's a different. I had a different kind of headache than you had.
He left some juju in my room, I guess.
Key-fob's muted.
He
Key-fob,
might be on purpose.
That's all right. I'm sitting here talking away and realized I was muted.
Getting all in yourself too, be like nobody's even acknowledging me at all. Oh, I'm on
Yeah, I was
mute.
playing with you.
I'm on mute.
Oh, the
Yeah.
pizza.
Hello, Tara.
I'm the tardy one.
I sit here answering Buck, and
Yeah.
I'm like, no response, and I haven't looked down, and the mic was red. I'm like, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Spend all day talking to yourself, and then get on here with this fine, distinguished panel, and wind up still talking to yourself.
Still nobody.
Yeah. Well, I didn't talk today. I cussed and bitched more than I did anything.
Oh man. Oh, you did that freaking
Yeah,
spark plugs
man.
underneath. How did that? Well, I don't need to ask how that went. I already know.
How was that?
Had to pull the intake off and the old foam covers over the back. I mean, it was I got the plugs in. As far as I got, more I got to get the intake back on, everything plugged up. I mean, it's just pain in the.
What make was it?
It's a 2020 Colorado 3.6. But I think from 17, actually probably from 15 to 3.6 is all same way, pain in the butt.
That's an inline 5, ain't it?
No, it's 6-cylinder
6.
V6.
What's up,
Yeah, they
John?
got away.
Colorado's
They got
an inline 5.
they got away from the inline 5.
Yeah. Yeah, like those Trailblazers and all.
What's up, Robert?
That that's like that. What is it? That 4-liter V6 in Explorers and all. Ain't the timing chain on the backside of the motor? You got to pull a transmission
Yeah,
to get the timing chain on it.
right one's on the backside of the motor. You got a jack shaft that goes through the motor. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. You got a chain on the driver front, passenger rear. Then you got your chain from the crank to the jack shaft. Then you got your chain fit to the counterbalance.
Dang.
It's a lot of engineering.
Yeah, I've done a couple of them. If anybody ever want any advice, the cam gears that's on the cam, do not take them off.
No.
Leave them on there. I've done 3 or 4. Well, of course, I won't ever do another one no way, so I'm not worried about it.
By the time you say you won't, somebody will call you tomorrow.
Oh no! I ain't. If this truck didn't belong to Katie's uncle, I wouldn't be fooling with it.
Yeah.
But he's done a lot for us, and I don't have a choice.
Stuck like
But he also knows I work when I want to work.
Benefits of being retired.
Yeah.
How are you?
I got a part, rode the bike up to the parts store, got the plugs, and I come back. I got the plugs in, and my side started hurting, and that was it for today.
You gotta go to the doctor,
Is this
Mr.
a favor job or a pay job?
It's kinfolk's job.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hate my job.
Well, I know ain't nobody listening that really matters. So he they paid my road keen off for me. So
No.
yeah. They came in a little bit of money and
You suffered today then.
he wanted to
Well worth it.
they wanted to do something special for us.
That was nice,
Yeah.
man.
That's nice.
So they paid the road king off. So I'm kind of,
It's a big blessing, man.
yeah, it is. It really was. I mean, I'll make a little bit of money, but nothing like I would if it was somebody else's.
Yeah.
And the thing about that, Mr. Ray, is no matter how long it's been, you still don't know how to receive it, do you?
Uh-uh.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I mean, it was like $5,000, so, Hey, John.
Blessing, all right.
Retired, right? Yes, it is.
How you doing, Mark?
Hope you ain't watching because you don't want nobody to know that.
Well, you said nobody important was
You
listening.
didn't say nothing bad.
Yeah, it is.
What'd you say? We didn't hear a thing.
I'm talking
What?
about.
Yeah.
I heard some static.
Sometimes he watches, so.
Hey, Jerry.
That's not creepy at all.
What's up, bro?
Sometimes he
Jerry?
watches.
What happened, Jerry? The tariffs got so high they can't make and put and stock the Reese's cups on the shelves no more. So what's there? You better go get.
Oh no! Don't tell.
But they
Lola
don't
that.
straighten the stuff out and get them boats turned back around, coming back this way. We're gonna be in trouble.
That's what Sterling's been telling y'all.
Well, they're anchored off.
I may not agree with everything that man says, but he's been telling y'all for a while.
They ain't coming back. They ain't going back. They're anchored off the coast.
Well,
Look
I
at-
think we
look-
made a
look at-
deal with Russia today, so
Look at how many were anchored off the coast during the sweet and sour sniffles that couldn't get unloaded.
yeah.
Did y'all see the chrome fat boy? I
Yeah.
want.
I did. That was awesome
Chrome
looking.
fat
Is that a water bike, huh?
Yeah.
Where's this
Yeah.
chrome fat boy at?
Silver
It's
Ghost.
the new 2025. It's just been
Stop saying
announced.
clone.
Yeah, it's an icon edition. It's got chrome paint, not chrome.
Chrome
paint.
everything.
Chrome everything. Everything's mirrored. Yeah. And they're
Nice.
Just think about
style.
it. Just think about it. If you're even taking that bike out on a demo or something, just for the 10 or 15 minutes on a good sunny day, you're gonna come back and you're gonna have a suntan.
yeah.
Does it come with a girl?
No.
Comes with a shirt.
I didn't know if it came with a girl that could set the chrome off golf ball,
Comes with a
or is that trailer hitch?
Trailer
There it
hitch,
is,
I think.
yeah.
Things like having golf balls you've been hitting.
Yeah. It's okay. We got it.
yeah, we know what you were saying.
There's
Mhm.
different there's different kind of videos going around the internet with girls and trailer hitches.
Man, just look on
No,
Facebook.
Brandon.
Any
Yeah.
update on who's Sportster? Frog. There you go, Frog. Now I
Nice.
see.
Oh yeah, Frog.
Yeah, nope. It's been
how many
raining
wa-
here almost every day.
Did you
Yeah.
ever walk?
No,
Oh, you
I
had
haven't been able to work on it because
They went that away, Keith up.
Oh. You need like a special puller or something. You said, didn't you?
Yeah, I got that, but it's been raining, and if it ain't been raining, then it's been 47 degrees.
Ooh.
Okay, that's not
Put it in the
good.
living room.
But mostly it's been like 47 degrees and raining.
Yeah, that's not nice either.
That's an ugly spring.
That's an ugly.
Put it in the living room. You be
Yeah.
dry.
Mhm.
That's what the old fellers used to do, man. Come on.
Tell that to
Yeah.
Mythical Rider, right? You won't have no
Yeah.
room to cook. You gotta be
That's
no
a
room to cook.
Hey,
a
he's
lot.
got a point. You got to have room to cook.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cook.
It's still sitting on the porch. That's pretty close to home.
Yeah.
And rain there too. We're supposed to have some
Yeah.
soon.
Well, I'm praying for rain Saturday. First it's 90%, then it's 10%, now it's 40%, now it's back up to 75%.
Yeah, they're saying we're gonna get whacked with like 7 inches of rain for the next couple of days.
Mm.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got something to do
right.
Saturday, and I don't want
Yeah.
to do it.
I was thinking of that too.
And then
Lon.
supposed to rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and that's our fishing week.
That's when they bite.
I
I
wasn't
reckon, we'll-
fishing.
yeah, I reckon we'll set at the camper.
Must be nice brown chicken.
Go tie up under the bridge.
Harder to find those fish when it's a full pool.
Yep.
Yeah.
More water.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dina, I completely forgot, buddy, to see if you wanted to go fishing. With everything else I had going on, I forgot to see if you wanted to go fishing, man. I
Yeah.
apologize.
How
I love
dare
to
you,
fish,
Si.
but can't. You know. But I did get to ride today.
Nice.
Toe was good enough. Like it didn't
See,
even
it's-
like wasn't even a little bit painful. So I recovered good. I just need a good couple days rest on it, I guess. I thought it was going to be gone for a week or more.
Yeah.
And you spraying it and it turns black right in the joint, like that first joint went
Yeah.
black around there and purple. I said that's going to be a while before that heals.
Yeah.
Feels good.
2-4 finally got to get some riding in. That's good.
Heck yeah.
Did you
But
get
yeah,
all your
all-
parts on?
Took the studs off. Studded tires.
Nice. Yeah, the special tires. Yeah.
No.
That's still wild to me.
Nice racing.
all my years of fishing, you know, I've learned a secret. I'm gonna share it with you guys and
Oh
gals,
man.
everybody in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned the easiest way to catch a fish. Y'all want to hear the secret?
Of course.
Have your buddy throw it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen my buddies?
I usually just catch an attitude when I go.
Have you
I
seen
mean,
my?
they'll get it in the general vicinity.
Then I have to catch it when they throw it to me.
Yeah.
So I look like I can catch something.
If it's a catfish, it's just going to go right on by.
Yep.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
There's usually a minute lag, Lolly. It's weird sometimes.
Yeah. What's up, Angel Face?
Yeah, if you were like not in hearing range, it would sound normal. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 You still change your latency?
Yeah, I put
Every
my
time.
latency ultra
Me
low.
too.
Yeah, ultra
Me
low.
too. Yep.
Ultra.
Yeah.
So it's the fastest response time we could get.
Yeah, basically. And there's
Mhm.
still a lag, you know. Still a
Well,
lag.
T-Fob and I got to watch that. Like he was watching himself on TV as I was broadcasting him
Yeah.
on StreamYard, and we got to really get the gist of just how delayed it is.
Yeah,
It's like a
it
minute
really
sometimes.
is.
Oh yeah.
But it was pretty neat, huh?
Oh yeah, it was cool.
T-Fob, you could sit there and view, and which I like too, because that way somebody now is like got their face in your face, and
Yeah.
then you got to be rude and kind of say, "Hey, face,
Yeah.
face. This isn't FaceTime."
This is time, yo.
Or you go tic tac.
That's funny.
Yeah,
God
it's gotta
damn it,
go
son.
way. It's gotta go way up there, then way over there, then over here, then back yonder, and back this way, and then choom.
Later,
Oh,
too
Angel,
far.
you're here. Where have you been? Sleeping? Sleeping Beauty all this time?
Angel
Hmm?
Face, how are you? My brightness keeps on automatically going down.
Probably been out buying motorcycles and scooters.
Funny Buck.
That's because you always need more ice. That's why your brightness keeps going down.
Bye bye, 2-4. I'll see you later, man.
Yeah. Yep. That's a fact, Jack. I don't want to hear it, Buck.
Well, I mean, you got to remember the company you keep, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
If everybody in here is picking on you, they leaving everybody else alone.
Man.
You can wear whatever you want.
Oh,
But, we're still going to make fun of you.
Oh yeah.
No matter what you do, we're still going to make fun of you.
Oh, speaking of wearing something, look at her. That's not an Indian. That was last year's bike for Wheels Through Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a nice looking bike, too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, at least it wasn't Indian.
You did good for a while there, though. Proud of you.
But speaking of Wheels Through Time, they just opened back up last month.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And that was really good,
That's
Lolly.
a nice looking bike they got for the raffle this year. But I mean, it's Matt. What else do you expect? I mean, he's Dale's son. He ain't gonna let his legacy fall.
No.
Nope.
He knows them bikes though.
You had
Yeah,
a
he
real
does.
active community member join up with
Absolutely
you,
does.
too. Did y'all see
Yeah.
that show? It was good. What you got there? Oh, doggy
Brave.
snack?
Yeah.
It's
What is it?
bacon.
Is that Wheels of Time or what's it?
Wheels through
Wheels
time.
through time.
Wheels through time.
Yeah.
That's a neat place.
In Georgia?
Tennessee.
Maggie Valley, North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina.
Real close to.
From where I live, you go through Cherokee and go around.
Yeah.
Yo,
Weren't you there too not long ago, Key Fob? I
Yes.
mean, in Tennessee. Did you go there?
It's basically in between Waynesville and
What?
it's not that far out of Waynesville on US
Nope.
19 going to Cherokee.
Yeah.
I am going, but it was too far west to go from where I was headed this week.
Yeah. I thought that's where you were going. So
Yeah. Well, it takes hours to walk through the place and see everything.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
and
Don't go
Frost-
up in the day and expect to see everything and get back home.
Yo,
Recognize-
Leia's so smart. Leia comes and gets me because Leia needs help getting up on Jennifer's bed. So she comes and I'm sitting here and I'm looking at her and I'm like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." You know,
My
like,
girlfriend, I ended up buying that
Take-
lady
take-
that broke bad. Like,
I remember talking about that.
Take one of the totes in there that you emptied out and turn it upside down. She can use it as a
So you
step.
bought it for her with your money and gave it to her, huh? Is that how that went down, Angel? That's really freaking nice.
Yeah, you can always build her a set of steps.
well, there's a set of steps there that Bella uses, but she don't want to use the steps. She wants to jump up.
Yeah.
So like, I don't really help her. I just like encourage her a little, and like every time I go to help her, she sits down.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing, kid? I'm like, I'll lift your weight if you just jump the front of you. Jump the
just
front of you up, and
Trying to help you.
I'll carry the rest. You know, I'll sweep the rest. If you get the front up, I'll carry the rest. All right.
She's got to get entertainment out of you too, right? You know, see you come and she's, I'm going to sit down and watch this.
Yeah. She's like, I'll just sit down. I'm like,
She's going to try again.
I'm like, I don't want you putting your forearm in between my legs and lifting me up. I'm like, that doesn't feel good. I'm like, well, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Good thing you're a girl. I mean, what do you want me to say? You know?
Right on. Angel said, got it back to her place. A neighbor of the seller had 5 metric cruisers in his garage, and we became quick friends.
damn.
He rent a van to move some furniture and delivered the moped to my house. Man, you brought in the good vibes. Get help and things. It's nice how that
That's good.
motorcycle people will get out there and help out. It's good to hear. Good news.
Nice. Yeah, it's good times. Yeah, so we figured out what Leia was trying to do like a week and a half ago. About a week ago, actually. She kept on coming in here and standing next to me and looking at me, and I couldn't figure out what she wanted. So then I got up, I turned, I looked at her, and I said, "What?" And she led me into the bedroom, and she stood and she looked at me and she looked at the bed, and she was like, "Get me up there." I was like, "All right." I was like, "I got it. I figured it out. Put it all together. Thanks, sweetie. You're the best." So yeah, that was entertaining.
Yeah.
So when do you go get checked for skin cancer there, sick?
Oh, they said they're going to send me an information packet in the mail about a week and a half prior to my appointment, which I still don't know when it is. It's somewhere in the middle of this month, and which we're getting close to, by the way. And yeah, still haven't received their gift pack yet.
So where do they think you have it at?
Well, I have a lesion on my forehead.
Okay.
And I have a lesion on the middle of my spine. And there's other stuff that needs to be looked at in locations.
for what they're worth, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
there's
don't envy you at all.
there's
Sitting there.
concerns that I've had some concerns.
You know,
over
when
the-
you got that stuff, you would think, well, we suspect this, and not make you wait 2 or 3 weeks
yeah.
to sit and go, I wonder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that time.
Well, it's just a skin doctor, you know. They're not. I mean, they're gonna just cut it out. They're gonna be like, they'll give me maybe a local. They'll cut the whole thing. I might just cut it out.
Yeah.
Cut it out, have it looked at. They'll biopsy it, you know, and then the same thing on my back. Cut the whole thing out. I was like, whatever, just cut it out.
But if it's not that, do you still have to get that stuff cut out, whatever it is? Or can you just leave it?
I mean,
It ain't hurting nothing. You can leave it, right?
You know, they may just do a biopsy because literally they take like a needle and they
Yeah.
you know, pop and it
Freeze it.
Yeah, and then they look at it or whatever. And I'd rather them just cut it
Yeah.
out.
They
Thing on my
got to cut
forehead.
it out to look at it.
Yeah, it's annoying and it rubs where my hat is. It's like right here. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is.
Yeah.
It's been there for like 2 months, and every time I rip it off, which I do, yeah.
What? Oh,
Every time-
yeah, just barely. Yeah.
Yeah, I ripped it off the other day. That's why it's scabbed.
God, does that hurt a little bit? Well, it does if it gets raw. I'm sure. Shit.
Well, I mean, this is the first time it's bled, or second time, whatever. You know,
I'll
usually
cut it off for you.
usually it just peels off, and then it grows back a very thick scab, and it stays.
I
that
got
way.
you. I got you.
Yeah, and I use tweezers.
No, I got you. I got you.
If
I got a buck.
here, it gets ripped off my body. If that ain't if something's on me that ain't supposed to be there, I tear it off. Sorry, you know, like if that ain't
Or stick your head up here.
that don't belong there. Take it off, get it off, rip it off. You know.
Oh, on this subject,
Nice.
here's another question. What's the difference
Nice.
between you arguing with your woman and a knife?
Oh,
One you can butter up.
shit.
You actually can butter them both
At the
up.
end of the day, only one of them has a point.
Oh, good night, Irene. That's a good one.
Is that a dad joke?
Sorry,
Is that a
ladies.
dad joke.
That's a bad joke. I'm gonna
What
see a
kind
dermatologist. It's not
Now he
cancer.
knows.
That-
Yeah.
That happens when a guy's a bachelor for a little while and learning how to live again. He stumbles across humor that actually makes sense.
A quick shoot. What's a quick shoot? We know what a quick shoe is. We don't know what a quick shoot is.
What's up, ZZ?
Easy. Quick
Surgeon.
shoe.
Yeah, he probably wanted you to go to a plastic surgeon. I'm not picky.
It's easy.
I don't know.
ZZ Twin Cam is here. How you doing, brother?
Like when
Thank
Hey,
you, Molly.
what's up, ZZ?
when I split my face open, when I passed out and hit
Yep.
the gas pipe behind the coffee shop, they wanted me to wait for a plastic surgeon, and I said, "How long is it going to be?" He's like, "It's going to be 2 hours." I'm like, oh hell no,
Sorry to hear that, ZZ.
2 hours. I'm like, sew my face up. I want to be out of here, and that's what I did. They sewed my face up, and I left. But you can still see the scar. Guy wasn't a plastic surgeon.
Oh, I know this is random, but that gift that you left in the camper that I found something else that didn't belong to me in the garage.
No, what?
Last time I was home, and I meant to mention it to you, a clear hygiene bag with a logo on it, and a towel, and some stuff.
Yeah, that's
Take yours.
yeah, that's a gift bag. That's I left
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's shower
Yeah,
gift.
it looked like.
The
Yeah,
shower
I
bag.
was like,
Yeah,
Eric, leave this laying around?
yeah.
Yeah, they handed them out.
They handed them
Oh,
out.
sweet. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Towel,
That'll-
wash rag, soap, shampoo.
I didn't
That'll
use
that'll
it, so
that'll
I
come in
wasn't-
handy. That series I'm documenting, that'll come in handy to have there on, for
James, how you doing?
I brought my own stuff.
visual purposes.
Yeah.
So yeah, Angel Face shared some photos we're gonna look at real quick if you don't mind. I think this is what she was talking about that she cleaned up. There should be more
Oh,
than
nice.
one.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful scooter, really is.
Hell yeah.
Neat colors. Yeah.
That's like the one Katie got, except hers is red.
I'd scoot around the yard in that, the block.
They're pretty fun to ride.
You could commute on that, I bet.
Yeah.
Feel real small out there, but
Hey, the
Don't
wheels
matter.
are cast; they're not spoke, so that's cool.
yeah. That's nice. Good looking bike.
Yeah.
Scooter, I guess you call it.
Scooter.
Scooter.
Mm.
hmm
But since I
What
brought
you
that
got
up,
there? Helmet.
The
Yeah.
new helmet. Yeah.
Going to Maggie Valley. Where's Maggie Valley?
Yeah,
North Carolina, wheels through time.
North Carolina.
I don't know.
ZZ's twin candidate. Is that where he's at? I don't know. I don't know where ZZ's from.
Yeah.
We were talking about
He walked in on this
wheels
conversation.
through time.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
we
I
were
know.
talking about the shirt. ZZ, we were talking about the shirt I had on, and that just sparked the whole conversation.
Conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because this
That's
was
we
what
don't-
it
this
was.
is the shirt. This
Yeah.
was the shirt for last year's giveaway bike.
Let's see it.
Yeah, we don't need much to spark up a conversation.
Yeah.
As soon as
No.
they get you on the blow up.
Let's see it there, Buck.
Let me see it, Buck.
Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Nice.
Gold.
I don't see no
Oh.
butt now.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, nice. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Ah,
It's really
Like I
cool.
He
said,
got
this-
his trucker pants on.
Awesome.
No, that's
Hey,
why
don't
the
make no
camera
wise
went black.
cracks.
My crack can't be wise.
Cannot go
all
wrong
flat.
with 2020.
Before my late wife, before my late wife passed away, she would always say, "I don't know why you talk like you talk. You such a smart ass." I said, "I can't be very smart. I ain't got much ass."
Yeah. Was it only do like what, 35, 40 maybe?
New helmet.
that
Bob,
helmet looks heavy.
What's a new helmet?
Nice.
Huh.
What kind of
Oh,
I
helmet?
don't
yeah.
know how you gonna see through that writing, but
Oh wow, yeah. Is that like a layer of stuff you can pull off? That's all that is.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
You
a
just ain't
film.
pulled it off yet.
Yeah.
Hey, stop smudging up the lenses, man. I just cleaned them.
Nice.
So nosy.
Mhm.
Comfy.
Yeah, I like it. You got to remember the one I've been using, I've had since 2019.
Well, it's out of date.
Yeah.
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 People, you can't wear it. It's out of date. Bullshit. I got one I've been wearing for 25 years now.
Yeah.
Keep it
Just
washed.
broke
I
in
guess.
good.
They say, oh, if you drop them, you got to throw them in the trash. Well, I done had mine rode down the road 4 or 5 times. Like,
Yeah.
Carney.
What's up, Kearney? Good to
Good
see
to
you.
see you, bro.
Carney.
Yeah, he just got back from whatever that ride
Yep.
he went on to.
In
He did a pretty
Tennessee.
lengthy ride.
Tennessee.
You remember that? Yeah.
That's
You
cool.
know, I think he had a live yesterday with his friends and going through and looking at it and
Yeah.
watching through the journey because he lived while he was there too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice what you can do nowadays. See things in real time and
Yeah.
The hell was that?
I don't know.
good question.
Yeah. absolutely. Wasn't me this time.
What you
Yeah,
doing up
all I
there,
know.
Stick?
Huh?
Who we missing? Oh, Frog.
Moto Frog. Yeah, Frog's up
Okay.
top.
But yeah.
What are you playing with? You're just back there making mischief. I can tell every time. Just see the expression on your face, Key Fob. You need sleep.
He needs sleep. Is right. How much sleep did you get in the past 48 hours? Like 10 hours? Not even?
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was the Red Roof Inn?
Oh,
Good?
the
Yeah.
Red Roof Inn, we've stayed there. Well, I've stayed there 5 times now. So I get a little discount. I am talking to people. Hush. You've been talking to me for like 2 days. Hush.
Is that Siete?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I stepped in a couple times on that.
Oh, speaking of road trips,
All
I have
right.
I have a doctor's appointment I have to be at the VA hospital in Lake City, Florida on the 14th. And
We-
30 miles down the road is this guy's house.
Me? Oh, the VA.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Not I'm not going to the VA hospital in Gainesville. I'm going to the one up the road in Lake City. It's a standard yearly thing, and
Yeah.
the next day I got to be in Daytona for the 15th through the 18th. So I may get with you after this.
All right.
Might come see you after I get out the doctor's appointment.
All right.
So, Angel, when do
I
you
mean,
think she'll be
It's
getting the chance
kind of
to do
on
that?
the way to Daytona from where I'll be. So why not?
And get everything in writing. A lot of
If you
people.
want it in blood,
that-
if you want it in blood, you gotta get it out this finger.
Yeah.
What were you trying to say, Moto?
I'm just talking to the chat and the people out there.
Yeah.
Angel said that the
What's
lady
up,
that she got
T-Bone?
that scooter for I guess they made a little deal that she needed to go out and get her driver's exam, whatever, for that. You need a class 7, you need to have some sort of permit to even ride something like that. Like here, we don't, do you? Like mopeds, most places, unless they've changed it.
No. As long as it
Just get on a
goes,
moped,
it's under
wear a
what,
helmet
50
and eye
cc's?
protection, I think, and you're done, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause what is it in Georgia, Mr. Ray? 50 cc's or
Yeah, I
less.
think-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
50 or less.
You don't have to have a helmet. You don't have to have gloves. You don't have to
But you
have
got,
permit.
Right,
Nothing.
50 or less.
yeah, but you got to stay on road 35 miles an hour and
You're
slower.
right. You can't go on major highways or nothing.
No.
No. You don't have the horsepower.
Yeah. In town, commute, go around a little bit, I
Around
guess.
here, they do. The drunk drivers get mopeds, and then they get out here on these country highways. And the nearest, like Louisville, is 40 miles away from here, and them suckers work down there, and they will ride 35 miles an hour. And a lot
Yeah.
of people get pissed off and try to run them off the road. And finally, they had to get on because there was like 2 or 3 of them that was doing it.
Yeah.
You know, and they get 3 miles of cars behind,
Yeah.
and it's not good. But yeah, it's usually the
Said
drunk
mine.
drivers.
Blare
that
the
you see
horn
out
at 'em
here
the
on
whole time or
mopeds.
something.
Yeah,
That's
and they
crazy.
won't give up the
Yeah.
lane. They won't get over to the side to where you can get around them easy.
Multiple choice exam.
We call those the DUI squad.
DUI.
30
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
It's in every
basic.
town. Like I've got 2 guys that I wave to all the time. They literally come right by the house. They don't
Sounds
have a
simple.
license
They should
because
pass.
too much drinking, too much driving.
I didn't even see
Yeah.
T-Bone come in.
No, I didn't either see a T-bone. Yeah.
What's up, T-Bone? See
He was
ya.
lurking.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even
Chilling
say.
and relaxing. He still got another. Who knows it? I don't know how long he works, but
Yeah.
like Quick Shoe said, it's not Friday yet.
Yeah.
Nope, it's only Monday part 4.
Yeah.
Motobaum, I'm worried she might disappoint me. I have no idea when she is going to start studying. Exams very easy to U.S. riders and costs. Yeah, it shouldn't take but a snap.
Yeah.
She could probably find YouTube videos on it. And people give you the damn answers as well, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
But at least you know she'll study them and remember. And
The apps with the practice tests, you just go through it.
yeah,
answer
yeah,
questions,
that too.
shows which ones you got wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Catastrophic did to get his license.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
And this is only 30 questions. She said very basic, just for a permit to do the scooter. So it's not like, imagine there was more if you're doing an actual motorcycle.
Yeah. Well, I had to do the actual physical test when I took mine when I was 19.
35, 37, yeah. 37 miles an hour, she said about, but I can't quite reach that. It's fuel
Yeah.
injected, but I worry it's partly clogged up, maybe. It's sat for many years. Yeah, that's not good. It might have some clogged veins in there. And that what it does gets
Yeah.
like jelly. It's got
Yep.
too much cholesterol.
Put
Gels
some
up.
eye test in it. Put some super in it.
I'm sure there's some cleaners, huh?
Yeah.
You can put in there.
Fuel injection cleaner.
There's some folks that swear by that seafoam stuff.
What is seafoam? What does it do? Is that a cleaner, injector cleaner?
It's supposed to be some kind of fuel stabilizer, cleaner, multi.
Purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing.
Seen Salty Bagger use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard of it. A lot of people use it. I just couldn't remember exactly what it was for. It's the
Yeah.
WD-40 of cleaners.
I hope he's doing all right. I haven't seen anything but shorts from him for a while.
Yep,
Start-
run some injector. Right on, Rick.
Throw some starting fluid in the friggin' tank too. That'll clean it out. That'll learn you.
That'll.
You'll be
That'll
Some
shooting.
do
racing gas in that.
Remember Bikes and Beards and all that guy? He
Yeah.
he tried to run put a whole tank. He had WD-40 and dumped it in a tank to
Yeah.
get a
See,
motorcycle to run.
really?
It did.
It did, yeah. Huh?
Man, smoked like crazy.
I bet.
He does some crazy stuff. That's really neat that he's able to do that, and he's got funds that he can do that with. And
You run something on like starter fluid, it'll be like running it on nitrous, dude.
Yep.
No?
we used to do that with the snowmobiles in the winter time. If it weren't, shoot it right in the carb and get them
Yeah.
to pull over and crank because they're so cold.
And the revs will
Yeah.
just come up immediately. It's like wow, wow, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Right up.
What did Angel say? I'm going to run it very low on the old gas that's in it now, then put a full tank of fresh, high octane fuel and some cleaner like the panel suggested.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
fuel
that's a good
injection,
idea.
cleaning, high test, STP or something. STP.
Would you really want to run it super low? That won't hurt it. Like most of your cars, you ain't supposed to go much under a quarter to an eighth of a tank because of sediment.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
not
don't
Well,
know.
not only that, Mr. Ray can attest to this too. In these modern cars, the fuel pump, like the bikes, the fuel pumps sit in the gas, and that's what
Yep.
keeps the fuel pumps cool too.
Yeah.
You run your car low on gas all the time. Eventually, you're gonna burn up a fuel pump.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell my wife.
I never even knew that.
The older cars had a vacuum pump or a mechanical pump on the
Yeah.
carburetor engines. These modern
Yeah.
cars and these
Yeah.
modern motorcycles, the fuel pumps actually sit in the fuel.
You know, I got something
It's crazy.
weird with my Endeavor. It's 2004. Every time I put in gas, it won't start. It'll want to turn a lot, so I'll push the pedal to the floor, and then it'll, ring, one of those. That's how I got to start everything. A lot of times I just leave my shit run and fill it
Yeah.
up. No, is that because of fuel? Pump is not pumping it up, and I'm not running it low. It's just whenever I fill it up, that's the only symptom that I know. Put a new gas cap
no.
on it, and really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
They just go.
What'd you say it was? You say it was an 07?
4.
04.
04. How many miles?
250, 40, 50.
Mr. Ray, what are you thinking? You thinking what I am, the damn charcoal canister and the evaporator
Yeah,
system?
the vent valve stuck closed, and when you put gas in it, it puts the vapors, pushes the vapors back up to the engine,
Yeah,
floods it like
A lot.
can't fix it.
your vent
Vapor.
valve or your solenoid up on the motor that turns it on and off.
Well, I'll be damned. Okay.
Oh, dog, my mind just went.
There you go. If you're able to do that, Angel, that might be better. I don't know. I would think it would be
Yeah.
better, but I'm not an expert.
You got a
I'm
purge valve and a vent valve. Vent valve's on the back on the gas tank. Purge valve is on the motor. But if the purge valve was stuck open, the motor would. You could tell the motor wouldn't run it out funny like a vacuum leak.
yeah.
And then the check engine would come on as a small or large leak.
That thing's been on since probably 2010.
Okay.
That's probably when it started clogging up.
Yeah.
Well, no, the check light engine. No, that probably those sensors.
Well,
go in
the
your
problem is when
exhaust.
you check engine lights on constantly, then when something does happen, you won't know it.
No, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll die. Then I'll know it.
Yeah.
You can go to an auto parts store and they'll scan it for free. 'Cause
Yeah.
they want to say you the parts you need when the codes
Well,
come up.
I did that and found out what I needed, the exhaust ones. But after I did all that rear end and had all the trouble getting from Minnesota, threading and stuff undone,
Shoot,
bolts.
man,
They're all,
if
it's
that
all
car,
seized, everything. Mm-hmm.
if that car's rusted up like that, I'd be scared to try to replace anything on it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I had those. What are they called? What are they called? The sensors that go into your exhaust.
O2
O2
sensors.
sensors.
O2s. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, you probably never get them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they get you where you want to go.
Yeah. This might not be super fuel efficient, but it runs good, idles, does everything good, except for after you put gas in it.
But it always starts though. It just
Yeah.
takes.
I don't know how to drain the tank. How do you drain the tank on something like that? I mean,
Upside
I know
down.
we got stuff on, but that's a newer and it's a 2020 or whatever, and a scooter.
Turn it
So
upside
might
down.
be
Drain the tank.
might be a little different.
Think on that was probably behind the seat.
Yeah.
I know the one Katie's got a little lid behind the seat.
Do you think it'd be worth doing for her, or is just hope? Well, just throw some more gas in and keep going. Or do you think it might have crap? You don't really get crap from it sitting around. It's not that old of a bike, really.
Well,
She
today's
should've been
gas
fitting
goes
for a
bad
couple
so
years.
quick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long pipe that leads to the tank. Yeah. It's not plastic see-through either, I guess.
What's the matter with
It's
holding
probably
it
covered.
It's way over my head. Yeah, I hear you.
I don't
Most
know.
mechanic talk is over my head.
I got Murdo a new fishing partner.
Where's she at?
I just sent it
I'm
to
going to
you.
assume you did me right, and I said, "Where's she at?"
I just sent it to you.
Okay. Must be a good one then. Couldn't just do this, Had to
Well, yeah, I could have.
had to send it to me. Would you send it in? Text or
Oh,
messenger? Messenger. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there you go. That's
Sorry.
a lot of love.
Texas.
I
It's not
fish
my
off the
birthday
back of the
even.
boat all day.
Yeah,
The
no
boat.
doubt.
Mm-hmm. Give her all my free
Yeah,
spots and
yeah,
tips, and
yeah,
That's good.
even use my pole.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And abuse it. Use it and abuse it.
That's what you fish with.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Always try to use non-ethanol.
Yeah.
Yeah. I search for it, but they always say it's contaminated with a warning. I'll look it up and go, oh, this place has non-ethanol. And then when you get there and you read the sign on the gas pumps, they always say,
It tells you the opposite.
yeah,
Yeah.
gives you a warning. And you say an actual blue-handled pump one will be definitely ethanol free. If you can find a blue-handled pump. Maybe that's what I need to search is blue-handled pumps.
Tell Brainy
Yeah.
we say hello.
Yeah, I do too, ZZ. Problem is that others do not always like to use. How you doing, Brady? Looking
Brady.
beautiful as always. Yeah. How you feeling? Good?
Good. It's my first full day without any narcotics.
That's great.
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
do like a narcotic taper when you withdraw. So today was my first
Yeah.
time, none of them.
It's just
Cool. Good.
It's good to get a break and hopefully then some more for you even. And then
Yeah.
How
you
do you
can
feel?
refresh and be okay and not.
Right. There's so much support here, and the
Yeah.
staff is amazing. And Manny has been my support from afar.
It's
So
everything.
yeah, and I appreciate all of y'all for being a support to him because he deserves it and needs it, you know?
Yeah, man.
But I
he's
just
a
wanted
sneaky
Good to hear from you.
booger too.
Proud of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
do you see what color trailer he got today?
Yeah.
Lime green.
I love it.
Lime green. Yeah. Well, they can't miss it.
I was like, babe,
Well-
that trailer was meant to be.
Gotta load it up with Kawasaki's now.
I don't think he would have found a lime green one in Georgia. So
I love it.
Great.
It's loud, it's proud.
yeah,
It really says I'm hauling something.
exactly. Right?
It screams it
Anyway.
out.
And you'll follow that one as it doesn't look like an old rust bucket. It looks great. Looks like it's in good shape. And
well, at least it wasn't orange.
Yeah. Our group is a
Home Depot.
H&I meetings. I just wanted to
Oh.
pop on and say hey. And I love all of y'all.
I love you too.
If anybody out there needs help, hit
Yeah.
up your local AANA. Here in
Yeah.
California, they call it H&I for some reason.
Yeah,
But-
hospitals and institutions.
Yeah, Dharma recovery is another one I learned about. Life recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot out there. There's a lot of resources for us. And
Yeah.
thank you for being such a good support to Key Fob. I love all y'all.
Love you.
Ain't no problem.
I'll talk to you later.
We love you
I feel
too.
your good energy.
Love you, baby.
Love you, sweetie. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Annie.
Bye.
Well, she didn't have to leave.
You can hear it in her voice.
Yeah, she's got stuff she's got to go do. She's
Exciting.
was trying to get ready. Yeah.
You know, gratitude is running well in her.
That's good.
A grateful, recovering person will really never use again. I mean, it's a daily thing. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying they say if you got a grateful attitude and grateful heart, you don't ever have to worry about it again because there's no reason.
Yeah.
Just a lot of stuff going on up here.
Yeah.
How you doing, Will? But Will, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he shared his stuff on
north of the
lives
bo- my-
before and
my-
stuff. So
Yeah.
my north of the border brothers here.
same with me. Saved my life.
That's good.
Angel, if you're going to change oil in it, then while all the oil is out, try running the bike upside down. See if you can
I'll be right
drain
back.
the tank that way.
Yeah, that's all. All right, Mr. Gregory. Exactly. I'm
It sounds like
with,
you might need some muscle for that.
yeah.
You
Oh,
got a
they're pretty
boyfriend
light.
though.
They ain't that heavy.
Get the boyfriend up. They hauled one of those up into your second
Tub.
story bath or shower tub.
Yep.
By the way, the reasons this moped looks okay in those photos you can see that you've seen is because it was totally dripping wet. That's the trick to a quick shoot. Now I know what a quick shoot is.
Hmm.
A quick wet one.
Yeah. Good info.
You're not gonna touch that one, Keith, Bob, huh? Yeah, I'm not.
Well,
I'm not going anywhere near
I'm-
that.
I'm thinking it, but I ain't saying it.
Yeah, I'm thinking it too, and I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot.
There's no need.
No.
We're all good.
Oh boy. Ay vey. So, how about those Yankees?
Mhm. Yankee. Are we doing some Tommy Boy puns and spoofs?
Yeah.
It wasn't Tommy Boy. What was that one? Was it? No, that was Tommy Boy.
It was
one.
Tommy Boy. Oh.
Fat guy in a
In a
little coat.
coat.
Fat guy.
Little coat.
Later, ZZ.
Take care, ZZ. Thanks for coming in, man. So yeah, I forgot to. I should have eaten before the show. Starving.
All right.
You can't help yourself.
How heavy is the 50cc? Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
had my
it's
40
not
on a
big.
dirt bike. It flooded a couple times in deep water. Drag it
That
out of the
little
water.
scooter, that little scooter can't be more than a couple 100 pounds.
Yeah, not even.
Probably ain't even 100 pounds.
Exactly.
They're pretty light. I picked them up and put them in the back of a truck. I had one for my daughter.
What are we acting like irresponsible little kids again? Oops. Now you gotta watch how you word stuff. We think dirty.
Yep.
And we got, no responsible responses. Like 0. Ask Buck.
0.
What? Don't ask me
A lot of
nothing.
our responses is just by saying one word. We could be on a whole different plane right now.
Transit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
We got
yeah.
flat deck
And
out
Wheel
there.
Burner's in the chat, so we don't need to pick up what he
We
started.
need to fire that one up.
Yeah.
Because he kicked off he kicked that off what, back in August?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Grumpy, how you doing, man?
Yeah.
And I ain't lived it down since. Nobody
No.
lets me forget it.
No. Never. I never gets old.
I am an old man. I've done a thing or two. Yeah, and we still get no respect at all.
Yeah. So
Unless you're old Mac. I mean, he actually gets some, don't he? Huh?
a little bit.
I think he does.
Yeah, he does.
Just not from the Social Security office. They make him actually come in. We need to see your breathing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you are alive.
Yeah.
Oh, he got hot, didn't he? A little bit.
He did. And that was
Mhm.
during that whole kick with proving your age, and there was all these 300-year-old people that were alive that were getting Social Security.
I know, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that video old Mac did bringing you a truckload of spam.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I saw that on
I
the
don't
way
think I've
coming
seen
in.
that one.
You ain't seen that one?
New today?
Yeah, he put it out today.
I saw the other one he did today.
He done one, him standing there with a blue uniform on, and I had the song bringing Moto a truckload of spam.
Well, let's go look at that.
Bring it up.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Can't believe it. I hope he tags me in those because we deliver on time.
Yep.
It's like Sterling delivers. Sterling delivers.
Yeah, that's
Wow, Mac looks great in that. You got to see this. I'm sure you all have, but look at that. Highly professional.
true. Yeah.
Highly.
A truckload of spam.
God, that looks Hamilton, Virginia. Tattoo.
Yeah.
Spam. I just made fried spam, like a few on bread with butter, and it was good. That's all I had.
Hampton, Hamilton, same thing. Same difference.
It's a great, yeah. It's a you can only force it so much.
Yeah.
Too. It actually,
Virginia had old Mac to bring him a truckload of spam.
Oh, Mac.
Mac said he would bring it fast as he can.
even on the door of the truck, it says "Old
Is he
Mac
crazy or
Transportation."
what? Come back, he's all breaking
He
fast
is.
as I can.
He's
He
awesome.
cracks me up,
Oh,
man.
yeah, it says "Old Mac Trucking" on the door of the truck.
Yeah,
Is it? Oh, right back there. Yeah, old Mac truck.
there does.
Yeah, man. He thinks of everything. High in detail. I'm gonna
Yeah,
listen to
that's
that
what I was
one
getting
a
ready to
little
say.
more on my own, but go to old Mac's page there if you want to actually hear it all. That is so kind. So kind.
So here's an
Really?
invitation for the guys that live relatively close for the next series race that we're gonna have for that I'm covering, because we're gonna be announcing the first time. I mean, I've already announced it on the Facebook and group and my YouTube, but the announcements will be made on the 21st live at the track. So
Oh yeah.
if anybody in the region is close by on June the 21st and would like to come be a spectator and volunteer, help me, I'd appreciate it. I mean, one guy's only 30 miles down the road.
Yeah. No pressure. No pressure if
This
you
guy.
miss that one.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll
Who
be
else you're chasing ghosts?
And then that guy up in the corner, he's not really, he knows I'm not too far from his in-laws.
Yeah.
That would have been good too. I'm gonna try that next time. Make an egg sandwich and just throw the spam under it.
Hey, Rob. Neighbor.
Yeah, Tara's in here too.
Hey, Tara.
Hey, there's Kifa. And there's that new video in case anybody wants. I've actually had a truckload of spam. You kidding me? Wow.
Great. Huh?
That's a lot of damn spam.
That's a
They're
lot.
trying to
That is.
sell the original one cost the most, but all the flavored ones, which I don't really like. I don't like the bacon flavored or all the maple and all the it just tastes funny in the spam. And they're all discounted. I won't even buy them.
Huh.
I don't know why. I'm like other people feel the same way I do. Or now
Want
jalapeno
the old
or
school.
spicy spam might be kind of cool, but
Yeah. I gotta get a coffee. I'll be right back.
all right. You do like the bacon? I might try it again. I fried in bacon grease. Where is Mac Daddy? I know. He'll be on tomorrow morning with me if you can get your sleepy head up a little bit. It's Friday.
That's my problem this morning. I couldn't get up. I didn't get up till real late.
Yeah. You must have had a gummy night.
No, I didn't sleep good.
Yeah.
last night. So I
Neither.
got on the couch, went got to bed. Got back on the couch, went got back into bed.
Yeah.
But when I did go to sleep, I was asleep.
You don't have things you stress about or worrying or, I mean, you just like thinking about stuff all the time or
Yeah, I'm just constant.
yeah.
Always something,
Yeah, I don't mean to be too nosy, but it's just that sucks, man. When you
Yeah.
can't get it's like lack of peace or something, if I'm highly stressed or worried or got something going on.
Always.
Yeah.
Yep, there's always
Learn to
something.
let it go as best we can. So little spam in your Bloody Mary. That sounds spicy. You the Northeast parents and people always had Bloody Marys on the weekends from the night before. It was kind of what hair of the dog they call it. No, that's if you have the same thing and continue, but that's what they would do. That would be like their little
Yep.
cure, a little kick off and take the pain away from the night before.
Yeah.
I don't know how well that worked. I know I tried some when I got older. Oh, I got to have a Bloody Mary too, celery stick in it, be like a V8. Yeah. You know the thinking.
Yep.
Yep.
The only thing I like bacon flavored is my bacon.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well, Mr. G. Got a little, yeah, I could almost do an Elvis thing if he fine-tuned it a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
That is coffee. Okay, I was gonna say it looked like an energy drink. But
Oh.
that's your coffee. That's your big coffee cup.
No.
You make coffee. Now, how do you make that? You got it all in a full pot ready to go? Or do
No.
you do a couple Keurigs in it?
I do a Keurig cup with grinds in it.
And it'll fill that thing up, or you just drinking?
No,
half glass?
I fill it up. It goes halfway.
Yeah.
And then I put creamer on top of that. So it's like 3/4.
Are you heavy on cream?
Not extremely heavy, but not light either.
Yeah.
It's half calf.
I just try to do maybe a table or a teaspoon or a tablespoon in a cup.
Yeah.
Once in a while I spill. Oops.
Why are you guys staring at me?
Waiting for the next exciting treat.
What's up? She wants me to help her on the bed.
We got a 6, a 2, a 1, and a 5.
Every single time, every hour.
And maybe a 9er. What's this one? 1. It's excited. Excited die.
Well, for some reason, YouTube has decided to start pushing my videos out. I looked at video I put out last week, and it's got 200 views. I was like,
That's
"What the
nice."
Great.
Yeah, they pushing my shorts out more too.
Yeah, all my shorts and all my shorts go out with they get mad views, like 700 to over 1,000.
Those are great.
And
Mhm.
then my videos get like 35.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, awesome.
I get about 100 on the videos. I got one short out right now. Where is it at? 11,809.
nice?"
812. 817.
Well, that was a good
Every time
number. Anyway.
every swipe of the finger, it changes.
Y'all ever seen this?
Yeah, that thing's awesome.
Yeah, man.
A man created the most extreme custom motorcycle in the world called the Monster Chopper. This bike uses a KTM 1190 engine and giant tires with a diameter of more than 1 meter taken from his off-road car. He designed a strong frame and swing arm to support the weight of the motorcycle and large tires. With a hydraulic system connected to the handlebar, the bike remains light when turning even with the big tires. His skill in creating an extreme custom motorcycle with big tires, similar to Batman's motorcycle, attracted the attention of many people, including the police who came not to ticket him, but to see him. A man created the most extreme custom motor.
Pretty nifty.
I want to see him pick it up after he drops it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks for the share, Angel.
Probably take 3 people to pick it up.
No, I've actually when it tips over, from what I understand, it doesn't go all the way over.
Oh,
South on Morningside Drive toward Wall Drive.
Jump up here. You can jump up on
damn. Who's going somewhere?
Come up.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Come up.
That's me mapping out the trip to that event Buck's talking about.
It is if you're not in heavy traffic, Grumpy. I'd be complaining about that.
If you can jump up here, you can jump up on the bed.
Carrie, how are you? Carrie's here. Hi, Carrie.
What's up, Rob's
Bob
neighbor?
waving. Oh, they shine under the front. Yeah. I didn't even pick up on that. I
Yeah.
enjoy Matt Spears' channel. Is that no, that guy's a different name. Let's go see what that says.
I'm gonna try to go for a ride tomorrow.
Now that looks really cool, Rob.
I got a word.
I don't know if I'm gonna be
Me
able
too.
to in a couple days because of the rain. So I don't know. Today it got ugly today quick. That's why I didn't go today.
Yeah. Well, when you don't want it to rain, it'll rain. When you want it to rain, it won't rain.
Exactly.
You want to hear what this one is? KTM, I think, is it?
I'm in the mountains with my 2024 Ducati V4,
Ducati.
and we're about to find out if this
A
really is
V4?
the world's
Oh, wow.
fastest snow bike. We'll be drag racing, hill climbing, and since this is only the second ride on this beast, anything can happen.
I think they did a bagger too.
Yeah.
That's
So we've got the Ducati. I've claimed it's the world's fastest snow bike, but I've never even raced other snow bikes.
I think that was a girl at first.
It did look like it. All right, let's see some action here.
Yeah. It looks like you gotta let off the gas here. We're leaning.
God, that looks great. Shit, I'm sorry, Sick. We
No,
can't
it's
listen to Green Day.
Oh no, we can't. Forgot about that. It's only a second though, so that doesn't.
Yeah.
It's only a second.
I should have
They're
known
allowed
better.
15 seconds or something.
Yeah. You may have not seen this whole video and
That's awesome though.
mentioned it.
Yeah.
That we got.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was cool.
Yeah. That's a light bike to begin
Thanks,
with.
Rob.
Yeah. That's
We got
sick.
big rain coming for the weekend. Yeah, I saw that on mine. I just
That's
don't
what I
remember when.
thought. Yeah, I thought that was the truth coming through. Yeah. I heard like 7 inches we're supposed to get.
Yep.
Let's go fishing.
Hey, that's a flood. You can go fishing in the backyard after that.
Oh,
Let's go
man.
fishing. Sorry.
Oh,
Shiny. I saw
Oh,
something shiny.
yeah, baby. Let's go fishing.
Lady in red.
Oh,
What red you got
I
on?
just like the equipment. I look like a Shimano reel and a
Yeah.
St.
like
Croix.
Oh, no. I didn't know she
I
had
didn't
a
notice
reel.
the red, what was it? A red what? Lure?
I don't know. I didn't get past her
Oh,
butt.
that was a
so,
lure.
It was a red lure, yeah.
yeah.
It was an eye lure.
I lure.
A lure.
I give her one to fish with.
Yeah.
Your boys showed back up again, Angel. All of us. The whole crowd. Can I share something? Don't ask. Just throw it up there. Yeah, yes, I know what the Ruckus is. They're pretty nifty.
Can you describe the Ruckus?
Hmm?
That's from. Did you say Ruckus?
Ruckus.
Yeah.
Oh.
My friend had a band name.
I got the
Ruckus.
reference, man.
That's a line from the Breakfast Club.
Ruckus.
Can you describe the Ruckus? Don't get smart with me, young man.
I'm smart. What a ruckus.
I'll have you guys here every weekend.
One more. They'd be like, what is one more?
One more. It's one more weekend.
Go ahead, do it again. He went through it a few times.
Yeah, that's 9. I got you 9 weekends.
Want to go for 10?
Yeah. Want to go for 10?
He was so cool and badass. He kept going, yeah, until it got a little bit heavy. Like, oh,
Yeah, then it got
he ain't
heavy.
going to stop.
Yeah.
Pissing contest was over then.
But that was totally my high school's years. Was that movie?
That's a ruckus, huh? Yeah, you see those guys do the reunions. It's pretty neat now. The nerdy guy is actually kind of the cooler dude, and the guy that was cooler back in the day, right? He's
Yeah.
kind of the nerd now, you know?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy
Yeah.
how everything is different. Molly Ringwald still looks the same.
Yeah, she looks pretty damn. She aged well.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, I always liked her.
Yeah. I wonder if they took if they got royalties on that, if they chose because I'm sure back in the day you could choose royalties or one-time payment or
Big
whatever.
lump, yeah.
So I wonder if
I'd
they
be afraid to do royalties. Like they find something to mess it up 5-10 years down the road and
but you
take royalties away, you know?
but you're constantly getting paid for the
Maybe.
The.
But if you get the big bump, you get that right now, you know they can't screw with it later, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's. I'm sure they got some good lawyer, but a lot of people got screwed out of it. They didn't get royalties, like probably Gilligan's Island. I don't think they ever got much for that, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the record companies back in the day too.
Yeah.
They made them guys look like they were living large and had tons of money, but they had little pay.
Yeah.
And it was just an image they put out there. It was the record companies that were really making the money.
They were selling the image.
Yeah.
Not paying.
I'd have never known that in a million years.
Yeah.
Back then, you just thought everything was, well, yeah, they're rock stars. They're rich. They got everything.
Well, if it's on TV, it has to be real.
No, but they get to be worshipped.
Yeah, they get to. Yeah, it's just
Right.
true.
Sure they have fun and
Excuse me.
ain't like it. That's what we're thinking now.
It's funny that Reba McEntire, or not Reba. Oh crap! What was that black lady's name? Aretha Franklin is the one that. Yeah, she's the one that busted them out. She was the first one to come out and say,
Really? Well, good for her.
Yeah, this is all a scam. We didn't make no money. We ain't got no money.
Yeah.
And we
She
need
was
more
doing
money.
all those little movie bits, and they was like, "Well, why are you doing these stupid movie bits?" She's like, "Cause I'm broke."
They making money.
I'm broke. Yeah.
Molly is one gorgeous redhead too.
Yeah, she sure is. I think she's smoking.
The Honda Ruckus is a 250cc single. It has a park brake, and I feel looks good in plain army green.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking machine. What's your sugar, Mr. Gregory?
Yeah.
Estimated.
Up there.
It's
You
not
just
the
took a
Ruckus I
shot.
was thinking of.
Yeah. That was the
I was thinking of them older ones that are just all black and look like a simple bike, but they hauled ass and
Yeah.
were a good small bike to have if you were going to have one that had some speed. Steven Tyler said it best. The record company gives you a shiny nickel, and you better like it. And that's who I was referring to. What you got? 113? That's damn good. Yay.
That's damn good, Mr.
Yeah.
Or did you turn that upside down? It's really 311.
No, it's just 113.
Hey, show off. That's not bad. That's almost low for you, isn't it?
I'm trying to get them down as closer to 100 as I can, but
That gives you less energy as like how you feel when you get like that.
well, I mean,
get
my goal range used to be 150, 145, and that's what and that's what I would maintain.
Yeah.
And now they want it lower because my A1C is still very high, which is 8.3 or whatever is my A1C.
What's that?
Well,
for reality?
One thing I've had these days, 12 o'clock, I ate some noodles.
Yeah. Well, that seems a little low for you, Mr. Greg, to be honest.
It is.
Did you have dinner?
I'm kind of feeling it too a little bit.
Yeah, you should get something to eat because you don't know how accurate that is. That could be telling you a higher reading than you actually are.
It could be. I don't know.
You still loving your computer speakers? Sorry, John came in the house. I was just saying hi real quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought you were done.
Holiday.
You bought a hell of a computer system, though.
Mr. Editor Man.
Yeah, I got killer computer. Like Mac's got one. Ask Keyfob. He got to see it. Got a couple of them.
I
got
saw
liquid cooled and all that stuff. Real fancy. High gigs. What, 80, 90?
I don't know.
Yeah, huge.
Huge.
So, some little speakers you got, you like that because they weren't overbearing. They were easy on your ears and made it comfortable. It wasn't like they were. But hopefully you get to hear everything you want to hear, but just not bassy. They look like they're not much bigger than a Coke can or something, maybe a little bigger around.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Yeah, 95 gigs.
Wow. That's
about
a lot.
double what I have.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to have the rest to go along with it, which apparently it did, or it wouldn't be upgradable to that. Yes. That's why I never stuck it on my laptop. I wanted to, but just went with the simple, easy program. Didn't take up room on my computer. The Pebble V3s aren't fatiguing.
I got 36 gigabytes of RAM. Is that a lot for a laptop?
Not bad.
Yeah.
I think I got double that. 64. It helped a little bit, but
yeah.
It's not like you think it would.
It doesn't support force. Yeah, that's your. I kind of get what you're saying, but it's kind of a little bit Greek to me.
Well, you had 90. I thought you had.
Yeah, he has 96, but he wanted 128, but the motherboard doesn't support 4 sticks of 32, so it only supports 3.
Oh,
so 3 is 96 instead of the 128.
Okay.
So the motherboard will take 3 of them and not 4. That was a lot.
Yeah. 32. I think that's what I had. Yeah, and then doubled it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my one pad was 32 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, but overkill is nice. At least you know you're safe. You're maxed out. You know that won't be your problem. And then now getting it all updated and not getting something in there that uses up a bunch of your resources that you don't know about. Like knowing how to do your settings on your computers and updating a certain thing is probably the most important. I just don't have the brain capacity for it. I got 3 of RAM giggity. 3-inch of RAM. Okay. Fuck. They sell RAM 8, 16, 32, 48, 6, but you can't use 4 unless you slow the memory down and have it at 16 gig each. So you'd have 64. Are you following, Sick?
It's yeah,
A
but
little bit.
yeah, but
I don't. I yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Those
But
are the size sticks you can buy. So you can buy a bunch of 8s, but if you only have a certain amount of slots, that's better to buy bigger. That's why you wanted to have the 128 ones, right?
yeah, go big or go home. Why couldn't they
yeah.
get a different motherboard? Why they don't build a different motherboard, or it would have to be custom? It'd be crazy money, or what?
Probably not necessary, like you said. It's already overkill.
Oh, it's already overkill.
There we
Okay.
go.
Already overkill. Yeah.
Resolve has upwards of 62 gigs of RAM by itself. Yeah. So when you have that, you got other things open along with it. Your computer will struggle, like mine does. Mine,
Yeah.
I got to shut everything down when I use my editing program, which I don't like because I like to have my Photoshop open and the bridge,
Yeah.
the browser thing for Photoshop, and have some web pages open so I can resource some things for a video. But really just got to shut all that down to have better luck.
Yeah.
Graphics card maxed up. Yeah, there's so much. It's like building an engine, you know? If you build the top end real heavy and your low end is sucking, you're still going to have problems.
Yeah, you got to balance it out correctly.
Well,
that's crazy.
Off my RAM. Okay. We knew that. We weren't thinking the other thing.
Doesn't work. 16x4 does when you use 4. It's okay. Okay. Oh, all right. All right.
Weird.
Yeah. I speak broken computer.
And most motors have 4 slots, but you need high-end motherboards to support the 128 and 190. Okay, yep. That's why you got the smaller blocks of them. I have about 100 tabs open in Chrome and Resolve. About 100. I did this morning. You remember I showed that? Would I have 12 or 16 tabs open? Couldn't get a link to work, and I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm looking down here. I got 2 screens. I'm looking down here, and I keep pressing. I'm like, it ain't pressing nothing up, and I'm still pressing and pressing. Then I look up. I'm like, wow. It was like the whole row filled up. Yeah.
It's hysterical.
I had a brain fart. Well, that's good. You can get in there and get stuff done. It still takes just as much time to edit, but when you process the stuff after you edit, like a full movie only takes a minute or 2. That ours would probably take 5-10 minutes.
And yeah.
Sometimes people take all day at it, depending on their internet. Then, see, there's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, me and I'll get a virus like putting sugar in the engine. God, I had this great engine. Now it's making milk.
Yeah.
Y'all need to quit talking all that Mexican to me.
You drinking Mexican tea?
Yeah, I don't understand nothing y'all saying.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I know. It's a lot of computer lingo.
I render 15 minutes for like 2. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's all I can do to turn one on, and that's it.
I know you're grinning hard when that shit happened.
Hey, Dave.
When you saw that first video render, you're like, mm-hmm. You want to shout to the world and tell them, hey, look at this thing, man.
2 minutes.
The best ever.
What she
What's
said.
up, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she says. That's right, Mr. Gregory.
You have a very impressive computer there with
Yeah.
lots of RAM. Thank
Lots
you.
of RAM.
Yeah, let's go
And
fishing.
plenty of memory. Very memorable. Hey, Dave.
What's up, Dave?
Good to see you, my man. How you
What's going on,
feeling?
Dave?
Hope you're doing good, brother. Mhm.
I always forget to send Dave an invite. I'm so horrible. I'm a horrible friend.
You need to put that all in that one list. You can just
I know.
slide them, and that way you know they're all there.
Damn it.
So I had Sterling this morning too, but then you sent him another one. So he never hurts to get an extra reminder one because he came on. You said right when you did it.
Yeah.
Did he go live after I left?
He did. I set up my lives. Whoa. Send this message without a subject. Oh, duh. Cancel. Okay. I'm sorry. He went live, and I set up my lives for Sunday and Monday morning.
Mhm.
And then I went on to his live. I went on his live with him.
Oh, how nice! Yeah,
That was cool.
I went straight to work. So yeah, I don't know if she's asking you something. If you want to feature us, I don't know how late you're gonna stay in. It's 9:00 now. Sick will be the one to ask.
I don't care. Post the link. Oh, there she is. There's the link.
That's what I did today.
Nice. Oh, wow. Hibiscus and
A little
was
bit
it-
of a honeycomb, I think it is there.
Yeah. And like a marigold or something.
Yeah, it only took about 2.5 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Not like this thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, not like that.
That
other
was a pain in the ass, man. If anybody ever orders up one of those again, I'm going to tell them to go kick rocks.
Oh,
It was fun. It was painterly. I got to pick and mix lots of colors and
Yeah. It was like
and blend them. Mm-hmm.
a lot of palette, a lot of blending and stuff. You want to post that person's, like posting that person's, you want me to do it?
I didn't see nothing. Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't even paying mine. Sorry, Angel. Hang on.
Just blend.
Oh, man.
Rev Bell.
Ring my bell. Man, put a hat on. You're blinding me.
I thought you was breaking out in song, but that was this ended up being got a shiner going over there.
Yeah, must wax that thing.
All right, meet Rev Bell, 2.4 thousand subs, a monster with 74 videos.
Hello there.
Just a Canadian girl and her Sportster. Just only. Meek and humble.
That's cool.
Ooh. 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 That's 1, 2, 3.
I always hate parking a bike there, get in a hurry, forget your bike's in front of the
Check
car.
park mode. Replace kickstand spring. Check ground, angle, swap lever cover. Yeah, that's the sporty. All right, nothing wrong with that plug. That's a pain in the butt if you don't know how to put a spring on.
Oh, on the thing,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
I know there's 3 of us that know how to put a spring on.
Yeah, there's 3 of us that does, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
We figured the trick out.
Yeah. We didn't even have to get a new spring. We just went to Harbor Freight.
Look like a nice cushy seat.
Yep. Yeah, it does.
Upgrades.
What we got there?
That's it.
Laura, underneath the bench is some pans. Can you get me a small one?
GoPro.
Hey, Angel
There they
Face,
are.
the derby
Bet those
cover is
painting
what's
roller pans or something would work good too for painting, the disposable ones.
Because it's on an angle.
Get a bunch of those. Oh, gonna do the truck next.
Must be
Maintenance
oil
day.
change day.
Yeah, maintenance day. Nice bench grinder. A little customizing, some mods. What's he putting on?
The windscreen.
Hang cover.
Yeah, those are great for Canada. That would be a pretty necessity because you
Yeah,
want
but why?
to stretch your
But it should have came with brackets.
riding season as much as possible. What about it? What's wrong with the bracket?
Should have came with brackets out of it.
Oh, yeah, Ray. Okay.
Yeah.
How far are we behind? You been doing comments?
I'm doing them now.
Any? Yeah, I just didn't know where I was. I'm on video, man.
Rotary
I
hours.
got video duty over here. What were you thinking?
Symbolically challenged.
Let's see what you got for shorts. Oh yeah, you ought to know that a short is going to have something. Probably.
Yeah, if anybody ever buys some of those screens that go on their grips like that,
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy no cheap ones off Amazon. They ain't worth a crap. Go ahead and get some good Memphis shades.
Yeah, Angel Face derby cover is where the clutch is.
Yeah.
Look like she travels and goes far and
Yep. That's the round thing on the right side of a Harley Davidson, left side of a Harley Davidson.
yeah, left. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Harley
What-
Davidson's the only one that got them.
What size torque does a Harley take? Tip 27, 25
What's that?
to take the derby cover off. They got 6, 8,
Oh, 27.
27.
Yes, 27.
And you better have a good 27 unless you got some extra boats.
Dude, I tried one that was a little bit smaller. It wasn't big enough, and I started, and I was like having some trouble. I was lucky I didn't
Yeah.
strip them, but I was pushing real hard in, going, man, I was not liking that system at all.
No.
But and the 27 was like, okay, better, but they still feel like you could strip them out easy and have trouble soon.
Yeah, if you got a one that's kind of rounded off a little bit,
Yeah. What do you do?
you can. I go down to Northern Tools and I can get them 10 at a time
Yeah.
and can use a socket.
Disposable.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Most of the time, Angel Face, as far as I know.
Yellowhead, but there isn't a whole lot that I'd like to really check out there. So obviously, if I see things along the way, I'll stop.
We
but
can hear her talk a
as
little.
of today, my plan is to
I'm in
just
love.
continue
I'm
onward.
in love. I'm in love.
That one's full of music. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
what it is, so we're not going to play much more of that. Anyway, well, there we go. We got Rev Bell. I'll put a link out in the chatty in case somebody wants to check out her, want to check out her stuff.
Check it out. Check it out.
Check it out. Check it out.
Fooey.
Fooey. Rev Bell. Rev Bell.
Razzle dazzle.
Revel Devil.
Razzle dazzle in your bell. Ring my bell. Ring the bell.
Rev Bell, my Michelle, whatever that is.
He could ring my bell. One could ring my bell. One could use my worm.
Must be hitting some new type of gummies. I don't know.
Yeah, something.
Hmm. They're good. Give me some. Hand some over there,
He's-
Ray.
I want what he has.
Crikey, it's Dave's channel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Crikey, thank you, Sick and MotoBaum. Well, certainly, thank you.
I need to back me
And
up.
thank Rev Bell.
Red Zell.
There she is. I'll give her a holler and leave a at Angel Face Moto Rider comment. I usually try to do that if she recommends one and then comment on see if she's commented there, which she usually does. Comment next to her comment, let her know, hey, I was here. I did the thing. Bloody oath, Mike. Come on, baby. Light my high fire. Light it up. Light it up. See, David Lee Roth is touring, trying to sing.
Trying to.
I got a great player playing guitar, man.
Yeah.
Great player. Yeah. Sound like Eddie.
How's this singing coming?
Not good, but it's Dave, and it's Dave. He's the front. Can you imagine being David Lee Roth in '78, and knowing what's about to hit the radios, what's about to hit us teenage ears, going because he had to know he had probably the greatest guitar player on this planet.
Yeah.
Yep.
At that time, and doing stuff that we never heard.
Yep.
And then we heard it. Then we heard Run with the Devil. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And here he's part of all that, whether you thought I thought he was a good singer. I liked what he did on all those and the backups. He sounded great.
Yeah.
Say what, Bob?
I sent you that picture today. That
Yes, you did.
Picture, yeah.
Yes.
Desert
Yeah,
Outlaws working.
And the Deadhead, thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like
But
that.
yeah, so but I'm just thinking that and how much it's influenced, and as a person, they weren't even knowing yet, and knowing that yeah, there it was. I was just going to pull it up too.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
That's
it's a
great.
nice little tribute to Eddie.
Yep. Diver Down or whatever. Or just
Yeah, I mean everything you knew about him. The front man was great. He had an iconic looking guitar that was similar to what Sick just showed us, and made all the great party songs. That's what they were. They was partying, fun, relatable. Just yeah. And now he's out singing. That's who cares how he sings. You want to go see David Lee Roth? He's a legend.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's messing with his new helmet.
A fob, yeah.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
How's it feel? You like how it's fitting and all then? Yeah.
Yes.
Let us know if it's noisy, quiet, all that stuff later on. Hope it works good. You gonna put a motovlog setup in that one or
That's actually
no?
what I'm doing right now. I'm putting
Yeah.
in the, connecting the new Senna stuff that I got.
Senna, right on.
So I'm wiring all that in and looking for my boom mic where I put it right here somewhere.
Yep. Hyper
Yeah.
Teacher was a killer song.
Wasn't that pretty much on their last album that they did together? Hot for Teacher was on Panama, right?
That was on Panama. Yeah.
Panama, yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That was. It had to be their last one. Panama
Yeah.
was the last one. Yeah. with
That was
Baby.
it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Hot for Teacher, he's you know what the teacher's gonna look like this year, and then the nerdy dude and all that was on there. What was that? Waldo? You know, all that stuff was cool. You know, even though you know it was cheesy as hell, it was cool. And Eddie
Yeah.
doing the knee slide, the famous knee slide across the freaking like a cafeteria long table, and that's what Jack Black did on his Pick of Destiny. Those were things you had to learn: the power slide, the rock stance. You know, where your legs are wide apart and you're, you know, it's all part of those neat, iconic things. Love it.
Yeah. That's
You never
awesome.
seen Pick of Destiny? It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
They take a little trip on that one too.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. Psychedelics. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
They tripped over a mushroom plant face first.
Yeah. Nice. Sweet.
I don't know, 60 some.
Yeah.
65 ish, maybe.
Does the
I won't
AC
be going. I won't be
No,
going.
Yeah, no.
Unless a miracle from hell
Yeah.
happens now.
The
Can't make it.
AC the
So,
the edge. Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
I
I'm just wondering how it's all going to pan out for me.
yeah.
It'll be interesting. I'm gonna stay at work a lot and work my butt off and see what I can do just to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had such a long dry spell.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's
What?
crazy.
Who? What? Where?
You having such a long dry spell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
From the winter, even now, like you
It's
even
okay
said
now.
that usually you get a bunch from the tax returns, you know.
Yeah, I don't have nothing this Saturday, which is really weird.
You know,
Saturdays I get two.
people
Usually
come
two,
in
always.
when they do their taxes, don't they? Usually
Mm-hmm.
people come in
And that's
around
picked up.
time.
It's picked up about what like a normal like it should be.
Okay.
But it's not like normal like it should be for normal, not tax time, just normal time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
What makes you then that makes you think that people are holding on to their money and they're not spending.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why wouldn't
Exactly.
you? Yeah.
That's what Dave says there.
Yeah.
I
Nobody's
wouldn't.
got that spare dollar.
Yeah, that's why I say what I do is not important. I mean, it is, but it ain't like health wise. Maybe some people look at it as therapy or whatever, but that's cool. But it's really not a necessity. It's not like a medical field where you need me. You need me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're thinking about knocking the taxes off the Social Security payments and stuff, which would give me not a lot more money, but it would give me more money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been a couple. I think whatever, a couple, maybe $100 or so more. Something.
Every
more.
penny counts.
Every bit of whatever I can get, I'll take.
Yeah. I figured that was the obvious, Dave, but
I always thought it
I
was
get tired of
ridiculous
saying that word.
that you had to pay taxes on that anyhow. You know.
Well, you can get they can take some stuff out, and I've had the middle amount taken out. when I set it up. The chicken.
Why is that funny? Even why do we?
Yeah, it's hysterical. I don't know why, but it is.
Have you ever seen the horse and donkey videos when they get a hold of those things? For some reason, horses and donkeys love those things.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it what the sight of looking at a rubber chicken?
No, the sound
What?
they make.
The sound.
The squeakiness
the
of
cat hates it.
Yeah.
Cats do not. Well, our cat does not like it. It gets pissed off. It leaves.
Hey,
Looks back twice or 3 times, like what? You know, I don't like that, and then trots off with the nose in the air.
Key fob's breaking into the house.
Ha! Yeah,
Making an
Key Fob
entering.
good to do that too. Yeah, he come through the window. Hey, who did that? Say, hey, Vern. Ernest D. World, remember that? They
Yeah,
slammed
Ernest D. World.
the windows on his fingers.
You polished that
And,
thing?
Dave, the blessing
Hey,
is
Dave.
here.
Hey, Dave.
The blessing is here.
Good to
How you
see you,
doing,
sir.
brother?
What's up, Mr.
Hey,
K?
hey.
You're looking
I'm
good,
good.
man.
Well, half dressed.
Yeah, always
Just
looking
got up. Just got up.
Chicken loves you. Hi, Dave.
Yeah, of course they do. Yeah, how you going, chicken? Yeah. Funny enough, we had chicken for tea last night. It was nice.
Yeah.
Keep eating them, I reckon. And then I had a dream. I had a dream about when I was a kid, and we'd chop the heads off the chickens, and we'd, as kids, we'd chase them around the backyard.
They'd run a little while.
Yeah, they run a little while and we'd
Yep.
chase them all. I think that's all part of growing up. Can't do it now.
Yeah.
You'd be put in prison for animal cruelty, trying to feed your family. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to do that to a turkey one time for Thanksgiving.
I know,
Down
would
at
have
our
been
lake
cool.
lot. And they brought their, it was like kind of like a family pet thing that they had, and they wanted to bring it and serve it for the thing, and their kids were there, and it was like really, I don't know, I couldn't have done it if I was a kid. I'd have been crying, you know. That was my, but I was a teenager and full of ego, and I had used an axe quite a bit, and I thought I had pretty good aiming skills, and I'm like, I'll do this, and we got a stump, a big stump, and put two nails in it, and then you set all that, and then kaboop, I hit it perfect. And the guy that was holding it, he was our neighbor, and he always everybody he hollered, "Oh, that was perfect."
Hey,
I had a good day that day. It was a good day for some reason, and you get people that approve, a skill that you might have. I still like that voice.
Let's have a look at old Mac here and his latest thing that he's done.
Did you see that?
I made a comment
The
about
spam?
it.
I haven't. Somebody told me about it in here tonight because I didn't see that one yet.
I'm just gonna try and bring it up.
It was freaking fantastic.
It
It was about me, so of course it was fantastic to me.
It might be in emails. Let me just see.
I love the music. I love what he said in there. I love the artwork is freaking awesome.
Yeah, no, it was the offloading of the spam truck.
Yeah.
And AI is obviously generated the image.
It was great.
But what I was commenting on about was how the coloured people are still designated to, subordinate roles, even in AI land, things that we're not even aware of. So that's sort of like a systematic. It's the second one.
That's the one I thought you was talking about because we had that one up earlier. But the second, the chicken one, or
no, it was the second
short.
What's it? I can't read that.
All
he's
day.
delivering the spam. He's delivering the spam.
Oh, the spam one.
I had it up. Okay, I did have it.
With the Negroes forced.
Oh, on the forklift, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I was
I
sort of,
didn't either.
I was talking about that.
I didn't even notice it
This
either.
dude back here.
Night key Bob.
Yeah, that's it. So I was talking about that, how, you know, AI still has flaws. AI still has
Yeah, I know
problems.
what you're talking about.
And you know, it's
They won't get in trouble for that.
of course not, but you know, it takes us to highlight these issues so they might fine tweak it a bit. Be interesting to see the coloured man holding the clipboard and the collared man on the forklift.
You know, I don't know. He orders these up and is specific with them, and probably used his own photo for the face to build this stuff. So that's how that works. I
Leave the
think.
cat alone.
Okay,
Yeah.
I promise.
It was just you know, I look at things and I see the whole of the image, not just the image. And
AI has offended me.
well, it's not offensive. It's just it's pointing out that, you know, you're problematic, guys. You've got, you know, and if someone doesn't call it out, then it's just going to left to fester, you know, in a way. I have no problem, but
No,
I do
know
like
you
to,
don't. I know. I
do
know
like to
exactly
say
what you
something.
get. You're noticing thing that the world usually has had trouble with, you know, cultures and people and things because of you know, media that slams it down our throats every day, you know, and says it's a problem when it's not a problem.
Oh no, of course
Which
not.
keeps
I mean,
leaning on it all the time. So then it's like, well,
they're probably happy to be in the job.
let's stir the pot today.
Yeah, let's stir the pot. And that's me, you know, like I love to stir the pot. But I
No,
did
not
like
you. I was saying that's what they do to us. They stir the pot to us all the time, not you.
I like the I definitely like the cotton picking scene, you know.
Yeah.
Must have been such a struggle growing up for old Mac 80. Right now it'd be 75 odd years ago. Let's call it 70 years ago when he was a 14-year-old boy.
You're bringing all those thoughts and things to life
Yeah.
again, you know, reminders, and it kind of paints a picture for us, you know, as well.
I mean, did you ever see any of that, Ray, when you were growing up as a kid? Did you ever see anything like
heavy racism?
Yeah, well, not even
in the South.
Yeah. Not really heavy racism, but certainly designated roles.
Yeah,
you know, where,
images. Yeah, well, that's how the racism was formed. If you had a certain role, then it got associated to a race.
Yeah. I mean, we've got so many issues here in Australia, especially you know, the politicians of the 50s and prior to the 50s thought they were doing the right thing by taking away children from their mothers and their homes and putting them into institutions to try and de-blackify the Aboriginals or Indigenous people. And I mean, because we had such a white Australia policy. I think that came directly from England. We were definitely under the power of the Queen, and so you know, Australia has a lot of its own issues as well. But that's got nothing to do with motorcycles. Get back on the bike. Come on, get back on the bike. Get back on the bike. It's not all doom and gloom. But these are the things that one can pick up just from a simple image.
Yeah.
You know.
Keith Bob just went to bed, just letting y'all know real quick. So he said he can't hang no more, so good night. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, no, I finished my rave. I've just woken up. So
yeah.
It's the beginning of the day here for me.
Yeah.
And what do we do on a Friday?
Ooh.
So I'm going out for a little bit of a ride. I've got the dispensary to visit. Got to keep my medicine up and running. Can't run out there. What else? Bike's running beautifully.
Nice.
Hey,
How's
come on,
the
have a look
house
at
hunt
this.
going?
Look at that.
Oh,
Well,
let me
it does
put
read
that up
dead.
on the. Hang on one sec. I'm gonna blow it up a little bit. They're dead. Pedophiles. Over offend, yeah.
It's my new T-shirt.
That's a fact, Jack.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, so, look, he just showed me, and I thought, nah, that's something worth showing, even if it was in reverse. Yeah, no, they're shocking.
That came out all right.
That's awesome.
How's
Just
the
little things,
Which cow?
how's the
Go,
house
go,
hunting
go.
going, Dave?
Oh, you did.
Let's just wait. Let's just wait till the economy collapses, eh?
Sorry, I missed that, John.
I'll leave my money in the bank. I mean, I'm not getting any more interest or anything. I mean, it's just died in the arse there.
Our own chickens.
Yeah.
So that may be a sign that it's all gonna crash like we did in
Friday.
the 80s. It gets to such a level that no one can compete anymore. And look, it's if you've got a home and you own it now, mate, you're laughing. If you want to sell that home now, it's probably the bad time to sell. But hopefully soon it'll be a good time to buy.
Is it a buying market now?
No, God, no. It's
I don't know.
ridiculous. For in the millions. I'm going to visit my mate who just paid $1.5 million for his old 80-year-old cottage, and that's just crazy money. Where only a few years ago that place would have only been $80,000 Australian.
Yeah.
So just it's ridiculous, but it's the land value. So I'll probably be forced more out in regional Australia because that's where I can afford. And I'm not going to sell my bike so I can move closer to the city. That's silly. I've already sold one bike. No, look, I'm happy with that. Money's now sitting in the bank. It's giving me a little bit more leverage, but you've got to be careful what you buy. I don't want to just buy a crummy old house.
Take your time.
Yeah, so everything's all right. There's no rush for it. Well, there is a rush. I mean, I've got X amount of time to live. Let's set myself up comfortably, and within the scope of medical services around, because I'm going to rely on them. But I'm doing a respiratory pulmonary course, so it's basically getting my lungs back up to a standard where I can exercise, and also I'm getting endorphins in my brain that dope can never put there. You'll never get the same endorphins from dope as you will exercise. The feelings of being happy, be able to bounce back from chest infections better, those sorts of things, and limiting the amount of visits to hospitals. In the last 3 or 4 years, I've been in hospital quite a bit, and I don't like it. It's a bad place to be, and you get really sick from being in there.
Really?
Really, really, really sick. Your immune system's compromised, those sorts of things. But apart from that, the best medicine really is jumping on a long bike and isolating yourself, going across the country for a few days, talk to nobody, only the old Doris there at the Fuel Roadhouse, maybe. Hang on, love.
Biking has health benefits, I hear.
Biking has huge health benefits, and it's quite a workout, to lift and steer the bike.
Yeah.
This poor old arm here. This is where they cut it open. They didn't ruin the eagle.
Yeah.
They cut it open. They took
Jeez.
out the shoulder and they put in metal. I am now Transformer.
I am Iron Man.
Yeah, so there's titanium rod that fits over the bone. There's a total reversed socket and ball, which is, I guess, some sort of plastic, I guess. Or it could be metal, who knows. Crazy stuff, guys. And there's Mr. Brown. Right?
Yeah, he wanted you to see one of his shorts. He was making sure that you'd be probably something you appreciate. I'm not sure which one it is. Oh, now he posted it himself. Okay.
Oh,
Which one is it though? It doesn't have
I'm
an
trying to find it right now, and I'm having some internet problems.
doesn't have a name on it, so I can't match it up with the page. I have to go back and actually hit the. Oh, that's just the.
Anyway, y'all, look, I love you all. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.
All right.
Thanks for that. Thanks for letting me have a bit of a rave. All right. See you guys.
All right.
So, is that the video, Buck, or is that just post a link for the video?
Yeah, he gave us a post, an actual post.
Oh.
Like in the pictures.
Oh.
I was going to put up his short. I got confused. Easy to do. Let's see. Did somebody say Rush Geddy Lee? I don't remember. What was the other great Canadian Triumph?
Yeah.
The truth will do just fine. So why don't you just lay it on the line?
Yeah. Wow.
Rush is Canadian. Yeah,
What's
like
up,
Rick
Thomas?
Emmett. Well, yeah. During the Snakes and Arrows tour. They were older then, too, already. Raid seats row 3, eye level with Getty. That's really nice.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah. Did you like Triumph at all, John? He's a pretty high pitched singer, but he's really good. Great guitar player too.
Yeah.
Smoking. Tasty licks. And he could sing and play. He was ultimate rock and roll machine. Melodic. Yeah, the post. Okay. Yeah, I got the post here. I thought you said it's short. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, it's post. Okay. It's not a video. It's not a short. It's a post.
I got it right here. Too late now. It was for Dave, I thought. It's got the Forgotten Angels and the Living Legends Car Racing. I think those are the only two. A few nice comments. There's Key Fob. Yeah. Okay.
I sent it to him. Okay. You start winding down.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to tell you, I need to go hit the hay, man.
I gotta cook stuff still. I gotta cook something to eat.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry for not saying much. I'm tired. I'm just tired.
Yeah, I'm fine, man.
It seems like last couple 3 or 4 months, I'm getting tired or quicker.
I'm getting tired of being tired.
I am tired of being tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that before. I've heard that before. Angel Face. That
It was age, I reckon.
Sean Penn, Joe Perry, Geddy Lee.
Yeah.
Different resemblances people said about me. I remember dyeing my hair all black when I was playing guitar and trying to be a rock star in my own mind, and playing in some of the bars around here. I dyed it all black, put the blonde streak in and the purple tip like Joe Perry had. I loved Joe Perry when I was growing up. 70s. It was pretty
Yeah.
awesome. He was just a cool looking dude, you know? And he
Yeah.
did great music, gritty and grindy and just freaking nice. Yeah, see David Lee.
I don't know about that.
We're gonna do dress up day.
You're gonna do dress up day. Just don't wear a dress.
Yeah, I know.
So on
That's
that note,
right.
everybody,
All right.
thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
In the chat. And what's tomorrow? Friday.
Yep.
What's going on
Freaky
tomorrow?
Friday.
Time to go, guys. Time to go.
Thanks for having me on, Say.
All right, Frog. You see you later, my friend.
Great, always great having you.
Guys,
It's always fun. Fun and funny.
Thanks,
Fun,
everybody.
fun and funny.
Jarvis
Thomas.
like it. We're what's up,
Rock and roll is good for the soul.
Jarvis,
Jarvis.
Rob's neighbor, everybody. Song
Jarvis
face
Biker.
Rob will have a late night show. Rob will probably go on live. If he does, it'll be after midnight. You know, got you tagged now.
Yeah.
It's after midnight guy. That's just when Frog is getting alive.
After midnight. Well, it's all
That is breakfast. You get dinner for breakfast.
Things are gonna disappear. So long.